Hey, it's your boy Dirtbag here, and with another Cringe cast. It's the coronavirus going on, and shit's getting hectic. I don't know really what to say. It's getting hectic, and it's getting real. It's been real for a while, and yeah. I'm kind of speechless about it, but yet I have so much to say. I don't know. The only thing I could say is, in a way, I feel like this is partially humankind's own karma. I don't really got facts to back that up, but clearly humans have destroyed the planet. I don't think that's arguable, really. From that destruction, we've definitely had a lot of good, amazing, mind-blowing, next-level technologies and stuff, and good things have come from it. But with the good, there's the bad, and the Earth is in peril. And now, there's a biological sort of threat to humankind in a way. I mean, I feel like eventually we'll survive it, but we've already lost a lot of brothers and sisters. So it's going to have a pretty dramatic impact overall. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, but yeah, I don't know. It's to the point where I'm literally right now talking to myself in the camera just to keep some little bit of normalcy. Speaking of normalcy, I do have to say I am so thankful for. I've always supported and endorsed the college radio stations in my area. I've loved them with the bottom of my heart for so many reasons. But like right now, I got YouTube on, but I could. Like, this is some college radio shit right now. These guys are still going strong, even though their schools are closed down. And this is actually UAlbany Radio. It's University of Albany, located in Albany, New York, which is the capital of New York State. And, New York City's a couple hours away, which is kind of like a hub for the world. And, we're one of the biggest states hit right now with this virus. And, not to compare to other states, but, it's becoming a big issue. Right now, my little area, I'm north of Albany. My little area is in lockdown, but, thank God. Like, I always bitch about this area being lame, but in a way, the lockdown isn't much different than normal. It's just less, nobody's out, but it's always pretty calm here anyway, so it's an easier transition for me, but I'm sure for others like down in the city or other parts of the world, it has to be insane. Our lifestyles are changing. Oh wait, let me change this shit. This is some other This station was dead air up until today. This is RPI, located in Troy, New York. They've just been playing surfer music since it came back up, so I don't know who's there, but not gonna lie, surfer music ain't pretty chill. That's why I love the college stations, because they play all kinds of random shit, and so for me it opens my mind musically, because I hear shit I never would have heard otherwise. And it's like, you listen to a bunch of different shit enough, all new shit becomes interesting, It might not always be the hottest of the hot, but it's something you can rock with, so it's dope. I can't lie, like, this is great music. I don't know if you call it surfer music or what, but it's pretty fucking chill. Just not for me. This one was coming in. Now it's dead air. Go back to my boy YouTube for a minute. Yeah, so Corona, man, it's getting crazy. People losing their jobs, kids losing school, sports are down. I'm the biggest NBA fan, and so, you know, ball is life. I remember laying on the floor like 4 years ago, just listening to some rap music, and I was just like, dude, you know what? The only thing I really have to live for is basketball. I don't know if that's good or bad or sad or tragic or great. Probably could have bigger problems, so I guess it's not bad. But yeah, I just love basketball, man. And so I'm lost, but I could only imagine how the players feel and the other fans. It was about to be March Madness up in here, you know, and that's canceled. I mean, everybody's going through shit, individual and united right now. We all have a shared experience. So I hope this helps unite the world, because really it's a world issue. I mean, I heard even now they were saying the virus was like, you know, at like a place, I don't know, like in the heat, it was, you have better chances of not getting it or something. I'm not sure that's accurate, but that's what I heard. So like for a while, Africa and Caribbean areas were a little bit safer, but I think now they actually have a few cases as well, which was only bound to happen because there's just so many people around the world and people always traveling. And that's the thing about this biological virus, or whatever you want to call it, it can transmit through the air, I guess, or whatever. Like, it can easily transmit. I don't know the science behind it. I'm stupid. I'm your boy Dirtbag, you know, I'm not the most knowledgeable person out there. But yeah, man, life is getting hectic, man. Man, I don't know. Heard about some news shit today, like with the detention centers where they have a bunch of immigrants and shit, and it's like 99% of them shouldn't even really be in there at all. Only a small percentage have criminal reason to be there. Other than that, they're just normal citizens and they don't deserve that shit. And now because of it, their life is in mortal danger. Just for trying to have a better life, that's, to me, is terrible. It's inhumane. And it's ass backwards, corrupt bullshit, because we claim to be the land of the free. And yeah, I mean, I understand having a process for coming here legally or something, which is nice, but the repercussions of coming here illegally are way out of whack. Like, it's just not fair. And these people, they don't got time to do the legal bullshit because they don't have the resources. They're literally fleeing for their lives in some respects. So, you know, it's just not right. It's not right. There's no debate. If you disagree with me at all, you're just, like, I know I might sound close-minded, but if you disagree with that debate, you're just immoral. Or put yourself in that situation and see how you would feel. See what you would want the rules to be. Would you want to suffer, or would you want a country that claims to be the best country in the world, land of the free? Would you want them to, you know, lend you a helping hand? Yeah, so I'm trying to keep my calm. Trying to keep my cool, because that's all I really can do. I mean, part of me wants to rage or go insane. But I don't want to get in trouble. But like, I don't want to be quarantined because I'm like, if this is the end, why do I don't want to go down like this. But also, the point of quarantining is so it's not the end. But it could be the end, and then we could have quarantined for nothing, and you know, use our last few days isolating away from everyone because the government told us to. No, the scientists are saying it. It's not. It is the right thing to do, but it's just like so conflicting in your head. Like you said, it's a lifestyle change. I'm just hoping it's very temporary. If it's only a couple weeks, I guess there's nothing to really stress about, but people are already looking down the ugly road, and it's not looking good, man. Yeah. There's a gun store for some reason in my small town. There's a gun store like a mile or so down the road from me. Drove past there a couple days ago, and that shit was packed, just like it was a supermarket, man. I'm not sure what that's all about, but people be loading up on goods, put it that way. I was able to get a couple rolls of toilet paper, thank the Lord, but it's like, I feel guilty because toilet paper, we're just killing trees for that shit. It's just like an insane luxury that really, we probably, if could figure out another way. I mean, I don't know. Like, if we limited our waste to only using it for that purpose of toilet paper and other couple key essential things, but didn't just mass produce waste, then it would be reasonable and it'd be like, that's a great luxury and something worth having. But the way that we've taken the pollution out of control, like, and just so much plastic, so much waste, so much killing the environment, like slaughter, like it's like we don't even deserve toilet paper. I'm not even kidding. We don't deserve toilet paper, man. And it's like, yeah, we're not all guilty, but in a way for not, I feel like me, I have shit come in plastic. I eat food from the supermarket and shit, like, and it comes in wrappers, and I do drive a car that creates waste. But so it's like, I'm not the one that created it. I was just like born into it, and I'm part of it, but I'm also aware of it. I try to reduce what I do, but I still do it. So in a way, like, I'm not guilty or responsible, but I'm part of it. And like, we're all part of it, so we're all guilty for not realizing the threats, realizing the negative shit of pollution in the earth being destroyed, and stepping up and rebelling. Because yeah, we got other things in our life, but it's like if your other thing in your life is bettering yourself and looking for a good future, it's like nothing is more important than having a place to have a future on, like a safe earth, healthy earth, man. So it's like, damn, son. I don't know, man. Our priorities are kind of ass backwards as a human race, and now it's really caught up to us, man. Hope this is cringy enough for you. I don't know if I'm preaching. I don't know what I'm saying. I just, like I said, I'm alone. I'm isolated. I'm just alone. I'm isolated. I'm just talking to myself, looking at a screen of myself, thinking he's another actual person on the other end. When really, he's just a video, and I'm not even real myself. I'm just bones. Is it getting cringy yet? I hope so, man. I could stop anytime I want to, but I'm gonna keep rolling, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the end of this video. I don't know, man. I've been smoking weed for a while. I am pro weed, but it's kind of become a problem for me, where I make poor choices, and it's a money problem as well. I have no justification. I just know I could be worse, so I'm like, yo, I'm not that bad for doing weed, you know. I could be doing worse, so I don't know if that's justification. I don't know if that's legitimate or not, but it's just your boy Dirtbag. I've pretty much lost about 3 jobs and several other job opportunities in the past month or so, couple months. And I've also lost more opportunity because there's like certain things I want to learn to help better my career. So basically some computer programs, and I haven't used any of my free time to do that. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a motivation issue, or maybe it's just my learning or I don't know. There's no real excuse except I'm just dumb or something. Because with all the free time I've had over the past like couple years, I could have mastered a skill of one of the programs I wanted to learn. And then as I'm saying that, I'm like, well, I should start now, because then 2 years from now, maybe that will be true. But in the back of my head, I'm like, no, I'm not going to. Or I don't know. It's weird. Like, I think I'm profound or intellectual, but I really, at the same time, have no control over my own decisions or something, or like my own consciousness. It's like a shared consciousness that I only partially can control at times, and then other times I just can't. I just hope y'all stay safe. I heard some tips, maybe I'll run them by you. Drink many warm liquids, soup, tea, coffee, hot water alone, hot water with lemon. And they're saying drink the hot water every half hour if you can. Take a sip on it, or some tea, man. I love tea anyway, so it works out. Also, like a steam bath, like, so you boil water, put the towel over your head. I'm sure you've done that when you're sick, but they're also suggesting you can put like lemon, oranges peels in there, which to me, I'm like, I think that's so you're like inhaling vitamin C or something. I don't know. It sounds nice. I want to try that. Then also eating a lot of vitamin C and all your vitamins in general, leading an overall regular healthy lifestyle. And gargling with warm water and like something that's called an antiseptic, which I know what it means, but I need to double check. Relating or denoting to substances that prevent the growth of disease-causing microorganisms. Okay. So yeah, that's a pretty key word. And actually, that's a great idea. So yeah, I think they were saying salt or lemon. I'm about to go do that right now, honestly. Alright, I guess this Cringe cast has run its course. Haven't made a Cringe cast in quite some time. I just want to shout out all my family, friends, and close ones, and extended family and friends, and everybody, really. Stay safe. And all those people in those detention centers, with all my heart, I hope you guys can get free, man. And I just hope you guys can stay healthy, and hope the land of the free America finally fucking opens their eyes, puts their money where their mouth is, and steps up and helps those in need, like the way that it should be. The way that if we're really that advanced technology, we should be that advanced emotionally and human. It should be ingrained in our human characteristic, like, that is what life's about. And because if you put yourself in their situation, there's not a chance in hell you're gonna say that's the right thing to do. You're not gonna say you should be suffering because of that, which is literally, the thing is, it's literally random. Wherever you're born, it's fucking random. Like, you have no choice of where you're born, so You get born in a shitty circumstance, a terrible, life-threatening circumstance. Of course, you're gonna want to flee to a place where there's opportunity to even have the dimmest chance at hope. So it's just completely random, man. Your life is random. I know that word sounds like corny. It's lost its heart over the years because people apply things. Well, yeah, actually, yeah. Everything is random, so yeah, never mind. It's just any action you take could dictate the next course of actions in your life, and you're living in infinite timelines. It's kind of crazy and cringy. Like, I could clap my hands 3 times right now, or I could have not done that, or I could clap it once right now. If I clapped it 4 times the previous time, 1 time now, would that dictate the future? How many butterfly effects can I create? I don't know. Like, if I didn't say those words or breathe this breath or make this movement or make this action or whatever, man, if I'm not saying these words or if I speak in a different language, anything, any slight detail creates an infinite span of other life details. And somehow we as a humanity got in the timeline of the COVID-19, like, and we gotta make sure we make the right decisions so our timeline progress. Hey, yeah. Now I'm getting to some trippy, cringy shit, but I don't know. Like I said, no one was gonna watch this. I average 1 view, and that's me from my other account. It's your boy Dirtbag, man. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Please be drinking that warm water, man.